Hey, what's going on, my man? Gonna start very shortly. Okay. Hey, what's going on, guys? So, this is your boy Dave from Stock Sniper Trading. All right. Pretty much, my partner's Ron. All right. And yeah, guys, we host AM and PM sessions a few times a week. All right. We have a private mentorship group which we also trade with. Okay. And so we use YouTube to kind of showcase our skills, and we just want to have a great community of traders who want to get down to business and learn how to trade. So thank you so much for joining. And if you're new to the stream, you know what I mean, welcome. If you're a returner, let's make some pips, guys. You know how we do it. All right. So pretty much what we're gonna do is we're gonna do the top down. Okay. I'm gonna look at gold and maybe another pair quickly. All right, or another index or commodity. All right. So this is on the daily. We have to remember, guys, we broke above right here, 1825, and now we're having a retest. Okay, but if it breaks here, guys, there's this whole bearish candle that we need to that can potentially be filled here. Okay, and there's a lot of momentum pushing to the upside, and especially with recent news. And the probabilities of gold reaching back to 2000 is likely within the next hopefully 6 months. So we've been trading gold for quite some time, and we really kind of have mastered how gold runs during certain times, and where it's going to run to potentially, and just because we've been trading it for so long. Okay, so what I'm doing now is just a top-down analysis of gold. Okay, and I'm going to start, like I was telling you, I work from the daily and I work all the way down to pretty much the 5 minute where we begin our scalping. Okay, all right, so I'm gathering information on the 4 hour. All right, I'm going to drop it back down to the 1 hour. Okay, guys, and there is a chat. All right, so feel free to answer it. It's not on. I have it on full screen just because the chart's a little bit easier to see for me and for you. So, but other than that, if you have any questions, just throw them in the chat box. Okay. Okay, this is on the hourly. Remember this. Okay, I'm going to drop it down to the 15 minute. Okay, so right now in the 15, guys, we are in a little bit of a rejection. Okay, so, but again, the momentum has still been bullish. If it starts to break here and keeps coming down, then we're going to obviously be looking for potential, a little bit maybe of a sell-off here. Okay, so now we're getting to the meat and potatoes of this. All right, which is getting down to almost price action. Okay, which is live trading. Okay, I'm gonna drop it back down to the 5 minute now. Okay, so right now we have key information and key areas on the higher time frame of where gold has been. Okay, I always like to tighten up my charts just to make sure everything is aligned right, and you know what I mean. There's no real off base in terms of price. Okay, so we know that right around this area right here. Okay, roughly right around here. Okay, price made a bullish move to the upside. Okay, didn't make it all the way to touch the high of 1829.78. All right, it got rejected. But that's not to say that this sell-off, okay, couldn't form some redirect. Okay, so it could switch direction and continue bullish. All right, 9 o'clock, you kind of get this erratic candle here. Okay, but what I'm going to do is just kind of wait and see how gold is, because right now we're trading in, like, we've made it down here. Okay, so this is an area roughly of 19 pips. Okay, so pretty much what we're looking to do is just wait and see if price is going to retrace and make a bullish movement. If it does, the buy would look something like this, guys. Okay, it'd try to retrace up here. We'd have a nice little support right here, and then gold could be making its way up to regain here. All right, but just keep in mind, all right, that there has been a steady downtrend. All right. Okay, guys, I'm just checking some spreads too. All right, spreads. and see what's going to happen. All right, in terms of if something's going to be correlated or what have you not. So guys, this is gold. All right, on the 5 minute. All right, we have good areas of support and resistance drawn from the higher time frames. So if gold starts to reject, guys, like I said, the sell opportunity is potentially right around here. All right, and we can fall and get back to 1819.50. Okay, so that's if it's in a buy, and this is your entry point right here. All right, roughly right around this area. That's where the entry point is right there, 1825.68. Okay, right around, yeah. If it's in a sell, all right, we're looking at, I'll put it right down here. Okay, but it's looking pretty bullish here. All right. So let's see if it's going to come back up and touch 1827.11. We want a retest candle here, all right, which is pretty much a confirmation. So something up here with a retest, then a confirmation here. Maybe get up here with a retest, and then we're going to walk our way up. You understand? That's making higher highs and higher lows. All right. All right, guys, just checking it. All right, good. Okay, there's like 4 minutes and 10 seconds left. All right, so let's see how this trade is going to react on pretty much the next candle. Obviously, we're looking for the retest candle here, but we want to see what's actually going on. Okay. It's going to react on pretty much the next candle. Okay, so this is pretty much your retest right here. Okay. So they're trying to push it down, they're trying to push it up. This is going to be whether this buy is going to be confirmed or if they might continue to push it back down. Okay, so it's looking like it's making some bullish momentum here. Okay. All right, so we're getting some hold up around 1826.36. But it's looking like it might make a continuation here. Okay. So remember, guys, this is a buy entry right here. All right. And remember, guys, this is not financial advice, right? We do this because we love to trade. All right, so keep that in mind. Every trade you take is your own due diligence. So, and make sure you understand proper risk management. That's a key when trading. You know what I mean? Like you need to make sure you're not over leveraging. You know what I mean? You're not taking too many trades. Like we're looking for good solid entries right here. Okay, if you're missing the initial buy, you should be looking for the next possible entry, which is pretty like would be a retracement, okay, which could potentially happen up here, okay, around 1827.3. We're going to see if it's going to hold there or if it's going to break through the retest for continuation. All right. Okay, just doing some charting for you guys. Okay, so it's like it's making some nice upward movement here. All right, let's see if it's going to test that 1827. Okay, guys, so pretty much what's happening is there's a buy entry at 1825.68. Stop loss is right down here, 1823.74. Okay, so let's just keep that in mind. I'm just going to put it there so it's not above there so you guys can see it okay. So let's see if there's going to get some continuation. It's looking pretty good here, guys. I'm up 15, 21 bucks. Okay, I'll most likely hold this for a little bit too, okay? Okay, nice push there. Let's see if it's going to push with the retest here, guys. It's looking pretty bullish here, alright? Here's your continuation, let's see. All right, so it's looking pretty good, guys. We hit take profit 1. Which was right here. Okay, 1827.13. Okay. Here's your retest, guys. Remember, this has been some rejection up here. Okay, so from right there, the entry, to right there, guys, we've made 14 pips. Okay, right off the bat, right at the beginning of the call. Okay, see how doing top-down analysis is very key. Very, very key. All right, and what we really want to see is a continuation. We want to see price get up and hit obviously 1828, but we're now getting that retest confirmation. So let's see if they're going to break through here, guys. Like, they need to break through this area right here. Okay, draw a small area of resistance. Like, this is on. See, they need to get past that white line, white rectangle. Okay, that's some hold up. That's the area that you might see some resistance come into play. Okay, once they start breaking above there, all right, they're going to most likely touch the 1828.77. Okay. Okay, so remember, potential rejection area. Once we start breaking through here, all right, we're going to have continuations. Guys, give me 1 second. I left my drink upstairs. Okay, I'll be right back. All right, we're back. Okay, that's gold. I'm going to leave this for a second here. All right, I want to see what's going to happen to NASDAQ for 1 sec. Okay, so this is our last night. It's kind of slower. Okay, in terms of like the volume of the candles. Okay, I might leave this alone just because I don't see too much volume here. All right, let's just maybe go back to gold. All right, I can look at Bitcoin too. If there's some Bitcoin traders here, I'll go to the hourly. All right, and I'll do a quick top down from the hourly on Bitcoin. Okay, so just give me a second here. made a nice head and shoulder pattern. All right, so if Bitcoin starts to break right here, I don't know if we'll get it on the call, but that's a potential nice little break to the upside. All right, nice little break to the downside. We'll be down here. We'll start walking our way down. Okay, and if it sinks back there, most likely we're going to get to here first, a little bit of hold up. If not, right around there. Okay, so let's drop it down to the 15 now. All right. So it's making a potential double bottom right here. It's continuing to break. It is breaking to the upside. All right, so let's drop it right. Maybe we'll leave it on the 15-minute and check it continuously. Okay, so let's just leave. If we start getting up here, all right, start to break up here, look for potential entry because we can maybe get some runs up to there. All right, and the reason why I'm saying roughly here, that's a key break area. Okay, that's what we're looking for right there. All right, and obviously to take profit is these top of these wicks right here. Okay, but remember this on the 15-minute. Okay, so it has some time to, you know what I mean, get up to there. All right, so what's going to happen is we're just going to have to be very patient. All right, so that's Bitcoin on the 15-minute. Let me just chart this. All right, I might drop it down to 5 just to see what it looks like there. All right. So you see how we have some nice action up there. We're starting to make some higher highs, higher lows. Okay, it's breaking it there. So let's just wait and see what's going to happen. Okay. Go back to gold. All right. See how gold? Okay, it's still in that area. All right, still getting held up at that like not rejected, but it's just holding that area for a little bit. It's starting to make a leg up. All right, so just be patient with this. You know what I mean? If you missed it and you're not kind of knowing what to do right now, just be patient. Okay, we want to wait for maybe like a nice breakout retest. Okay, I wouldn't really enter anything just yet. All right, I want to see maybe a retracement for a potential continuation. Okay, so let's just wait and see what's going to happen here. There's still 3 minutes left. All right. Go back to Bitcoin for 1 second here. So they're getting some rejection here. Okay, they're going to come back down and possibly retest this area right here. Okay, maybe I'll erase this on the 15-minute. All right, see if we can get into something a little more efficiently, guys. And if you trade Bitcoin, guys, just remember, look for the spreads and everything and what your broker is, and see how it trades with your actual lot sizes. Okay, because it's different for every broker. All right. Okay. So guys, I'm looking for more of a lower time frame entry. Okay, like what we did before was fantastic. Okay, but I don't really want to wait 15 minutes. I want to get down to the nitty gritty. All right. So gold is still making its way up. Sorry, Bitcoin is still making its way up. All right, let's just wait and see here if we can get a nice push to the upside, maybe something like this. All right, nice little tight stop loss for a continuation. Okay, but let's just wait and see. We'll go back to gold in 1 second, guys. Okay, so don't enter in right now. All right, just be patient with this. That's a big rejection candle. All right, we're gonna have a short as well. Okay, so if we're looking for a short, this is what it could be. All right, nice little quick scalp to potentially get all the way roughly down to here, maybe the bottom of this wick right there. Okay, so let's just be patient with Bitcoin. Okay, and we'll see what's gonna happen. Okay, so gold is still It's still like there's a lot of volume in that candle. Okay, so the sellers haven't really pushed it down too much, which is a very good thing. All right, so basically now we're, like I said, we're just patiently waiting. Okay. Tunes, buddy, live on ramen, man. It's not. It's, noodles are pretty good. Maybe I'll throw on the half screen so you guys can see some of these comments. Okay, maybe they'll show up in a second here. Let's just wait and see. Oh, they're not showing up just yet. Okay. Doug, good job though, buddy. Making some pips. Okay, Tunes, losing the lunch money again, man. We'll make it back though, don't worry. Make this a little bigger for you guys so you can understand it. Keep it nice and tight, maybe. And I'll move this over here. Alright, so looking good, guys. Continuation. Guys, we are up 27 pips. Okay, we're looking to get our second take profit, which is 30 pips. Let me edit this here. It just hit in at wick right down, 1828.83. Would have been hit roughly was maybe half a pip. Okay, so see now we're getting some rejection here. All right, made it up here before the high of 1828.78. Just be patient with this. All right, if you're still in the buy, you know what I mean, like you can take profits. All right, or you can let it ride, but just remember, guys, it was rejection area, this area right here. We'll erase that for now. This area right here was key for rejection, obviously, right? So, and it blew right through. So, guys, this is the real retest right around here. If it starts to go bearish here, you know what I mean? We can look for, you know what I mean, the potential rejection here. The initial pips we made, all right, 30 pips, okay? So now when it's rejection, okay, just be patient, guys. Be very patient here. It has a lot of potential to continue on the downside, all right? If it does, and you haven't got into a buy yet, all right? So if you miss the buy and you're looking for the sell, okay, if it's going to continue down, guys, this is maybe not down there. One sec. I'm looking for something like this down in this area right here, okay? Roughly something to start getting down to the stop loss. Remember, guys, this is if you missed the buy, all right, and you're looking for a potential sell here, okay? If not, this is just going to continue in a bullish momentum. All right, this might be forming a double top on the higher time frame. All right, so we just need to wait and see. Okay, so pretty much entering in the stop loss. That's a bearish engulfing potential candle here. You gotta wait for these candles to close, guys. That's the key thing here. All right. Okay, so you see what I mean? This is going into the stop loss area. It's not in potential sell area just yet. All right, we're keeping the overall buy intact if you're still there. Okay, this is what I mean, guys. This is what I teach some of the not teach, but I help you guys with in my mentorship group. Okay, there might be a buy, but if you missed it, guys, I'm saying there might be a key area here for a quick little sell, but the buy that I initially said would still be in play. Okay, if that makes sense. So we know that roughly if it pushes through roughly, you know what I mean, 1827.10, and it continues, this is the stop loss area where we're looking for potential entry here. So Okay, we're approaching the 9:30 candle. The next one will be 9:30. All right, so not the next one, but the following one. My bad. Okay, so and guys, if you're retracement traders, you know what I mean. You could have got in a nice little entry there. You know what I mean. Could have had a sell ready to push it down. If you would have got that scalp, it's 18 pips. Some traders are like that. 18 pips is really all you need. But on gold, it's you got to be very fast. Okay, it's very volatile. All right, and it does fill wicks. All right, but as you can see, that this is kind of like an indecision. They kind of closed it right in the middle of it, so they have potential to go to the downside or to the upside. Okay, but don't worry, we are actually going to be okay no matter what happens. All right, if you're still in from the buy down here, okay, you're still up 19, 20 pips. Okay, so don't be afraid. You can move your stop loss to break even. So this becomes a risk-free trade. That's ultimately what we want, is risk-free trades, because no one wants to be able to lose pretty much you know what I mean, the capital that you're playing with. Okay, so to get you into these, that's what we do, and it's you know what I mean. We take pride in this. So all right, so the retest. Let's see if it's going to retest here and hold. All right. Guys in the chat, I'm not even paying attention to it. I'm reading it, but I'm not even gonna go there. We're just here to have fun, make some pips. You know what I mean? So, Tunes will try to make you the lunch money back, my man. That's our goal here. So, all right. So 3 minutes and 38 seconds left. Okay. Okay, guys, and if you're new to the channel, you know what I mean. Maybe just hit the subscribe button, hit the like on this video, you know, so we can kind of see what's going on. You know, we want to get into that algo where we're hitting, you know what I mean, tons of subs, because we can do this all day, and trust me, you'll be making pips all day once that happens. Okay, let's go check out Bitcoin. Okay, so Bitcoin, guys, it sold off huge. Look at that, guys. I had the sell right there. We just didn't look at it, guys. You'd be in a sell. Okay, that's totally my bad. I was focused on gold, but that would have been a nice scalp. This is nice. It's got nice rejection here. Okay, and then it went into a sell. Let's see if it's going to continue making the the lower highs and lower lows. If it starts to come back here and it's going to like get rejected, then it's going to be pretty much into either swapping to bullish, or it's going to hold and continue bearish. So from the sell entry, guys, look at that, 186. Okay, so it's looking pretty good, and it was key. It was a key break here, guys. Look, they pushed all the way down, pushed it up, and then rejected for retest, then a confirmation. Okay, so if you didn't make it in, you know what I mean. If you didn't get on the call before this, right? We did chart this before, both bullish and bearish targets, all right? And the lines say where the entry point is. Okay, so 32,062.65, and then obviously the break to the upside was 33,169.26. Okay, so, but let's just wait and see how this is going to play. Like if you got in the trade, guys, just move your stop loss to break even. Okay, Bitcoin, it can be volatile, it can reverse. So we just want to make sure that we're continuing to make the actual movements that we want. All right. And notice, guys, this is just support and resistance here. Okay, this is all I trade. All right, I don't really like focusing on much more. I like some indicators here and there, but really I just like trading like this. It's clean, it's smooth, and you just got to understand pretty much candles and how price moves and higher highs, higher lows. You know what I mean? So. And guys, if you're not familiar with all that stuff, we do have, you know what I mean, a VIP page. Okay, this is our blog. So just give me 1 second here. We just loaded up a new one. What is bearish divergence today? We have a lot of recaps here. Okay, we do have a membership. Obviously, it's just 29 bucks. Check us out. You know what I mean? We only have 30 spots left, but once we hit that, then the price will be going up. Okay, so I kind of just got to do that just because it is part of the company that we have, and we trade it hard like a very important business. We hit mad pips today, guys. US 30, we hit over 1,000 pips. Okay, on a sell. We caught it from the top. You can check in the VIP group if you're in any of our groups, or you don't believe us. Send us a message. We'll send you a screenshot. All right, and same with gold, guys. We had one. We went 4 for 5 today, roughly in trades, and Ron hit around 60, 70 pips this morning. So we make pips, guys. It's what we want to do, and we understand the power of these pips. Okay, so but where we're at right now, guys, back to trading is there's 15 seconds left. Okay, so this is going to be an important close to see where they're going to like open the next candle. All right. I don't like how they didn't make it all the way up to the high. They kind of closed it pretty much right below here. Okay, and it's not to say that they can't fill this wick, but it's just I don't want them to continue the lower high and lower low momentum. Okay, we all know that if it breaks up there, that's going to be a nice little push to the upside. Okay, so they might not do it tonight. They might just reject it and turn it bearish. All right, but we just need to wait and see. And the short would look very quick, like a nice little quick scalp would look something like this. Okay, all the way down here. Okay, and it starts to break down there. So if you missed the initial buy, you could look to get into a little short right here. Okay, guys who are in the buy, like I said, take your profits, move your stop loss to break even if you want. Okay, make it a risk-free trade. Okay, make it a risk-free trade. Understand that. Okay, we have the opportunity to do that right now. Okay, because this potentially, like I'm not saying it's going to, but it does have a lot of possibility to go into a sell. All right, and this is how you scalp. You know what I mean? Like you made your move. Like if you're just signing on the call, you know what I mean? Like you just need to be patient with us. We're gonna find you these movements, but we're not just gonna throw you into anything that we think is gonna like that determine your like or have issues with your account in terms of try to like blow it. All right, we're looking for key breaks, key retests, confirmations. Okay, so how I know that this would be a confirmed entry is it comes down here with a retest. You know what I mean? And it starts to walk down here with a retest, making lower highs and lower lows. Okay, guys, the trend is your friend. I'm not too sure if you understand that, but it does have a lot of weight. Okay, it does, especially on gold, especially when you're scalping it, because small movements add up to big returns once you understand how this works. Okay, guys, this entry right here we just made, it ran 30 pips. Okay, guys, at a standard that's $300. You're paid for the day. That's more some people make in like 3 or 4 days. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm trying to say. Like we get you in these nice entries. So just be patient. You know what I mean? It's all about being patient. All right. Remember, potential rejection area. We had this drawn too. Okay, so you need to understand that that's where it was. All right. And guys, if there's no confirmation down here, sell. We're looking for a potential dip buy here. All right. So what I mean by that is price might come back down. Okay, it made its way up here. Might come back down here. We'll get a little hold up. Try to make a little bit of retest. Come back down here, and then it might start shooting back up again. All right. So that's what I'm saying. Like you need to dissect these charts, especially when you're trading gold indices on the lower time frames. All right. So okay, guys, I'm gonna look for a small little buy right here. If I get dummied, it's all right. Right around here. I'll put. Okay. Let's see what's gonna happen here. Okay, so the sell was rejected. All right. How long do I trend for? It depends on how the candles are moving on smaller time frames. I look for a higher time frame top-down analysis to spot whatever trend I think it's going to be, and then I'll follow that. I won't even look for sells. You know what I mean? Some people can use the 200 MA if it's above the 200. You know what I mean? You're only looking for buys. If it's below, you're only looking for sells. You know what I mean? So that's one way how to use it for determination of trends. But we teach all you guys that in the VIP group. So you've been joining here for a little bit, but you want to take it to the next level, man. Like, you know what I mean? Join up. Let us know what you think, and we'll really teach how to trade. We just show you the basics here, all right? But I'm up 20 bucks. Okay, quick little scalps. I think it's going to test the high and hit my second TP. I really think it will. If not, it's going to eat it. I don't care. Wasn't a large lot size, so. Okay. So guys, if you're looking at the screen right now, okay, look at my webcam. All right, for real. I'm 3 for 3 scalping. Okay, 3 for 3. All right. Let's go check out this Bitcoin trade. Monster, guys. Look at this. Unbelievable. Destroying Bitcoin and gold, guys. Destroying it. 240. You know, I think this thing can really fall, guys. So we blew through take profit 1. We're approaching pretty much take profit 2 here, guys. This is looking dirty. We're going to trade NAS, but I didn't want to. Okay, I didn't like the movements of it. I thought Bitcoin would be a little bit better. All right. Look at gold, guys. Look at gold. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. Let's go here. We just hit take profit 2 for 30 pips. Look at that. Look at that, guys. Live. Okay. And we hit on Bitcoin. 24 pips. Hit 60 pips on this call. It's 9:30. If we get up here, guys, like I need to go on a higher time frame for 1 second here. All right. Because I'm going to show you something. I got to go higher. All right. Let's go to the hourly. Oh, shit. I got to go to the 4-hour. Guys, if it breaks up here, this thing can fly. It's going to get some hold up roughly right around here, though. This is higher time frame, guys. This is the 4-hour. All right. I'll go back down to the 5 for a sec. Guys, I'm going to take your chat off. All right. I'm going to go full screen. People can see it better. All right. This, I'm going to put something up here. All right, remember that up there, guys. This thing breaks up here, we're going to see some fireworks. Guys, this was live too. Okay, my small buy. I took profit. I told you. What'd I get? 17 pips. Okay. And I'll show you again. Like I have no issues. I only took 20 bucks. Okay, but there's it with the commission. Look at the webcam. Okay, boom, 3 for 3. My commission was 350. I did a 0.5 lot. Okay. If I held it, I'd be up, quite a bit. But I'm in and out. It's not easy doing these calls and trading because I'm actually trading on my phone, and so I'm not always fulfilling buy stops, sell stops. I'm hitting sometimes market orders, guys. So my spread comes in huge and my commissions play a role. So it's not the easiest. When I'm trading by myself, I obviously use buy stops, sell stops, different areas like that. Okay, so keep that in mind. Guys, we 32 pips roughly. All right. Let's see what we're on Bitcoin here. Okay, so we're starting to find some bottom here, most likely for a retest. Okay. Let me clean this chart up here before you guys. I don't want to leave the other one all whatever and this one all ugly. All right. So and if you don't believe me that I got in this, you know what I mean, watch the call again. Okay? I have nothing to hide here. All right, you can check it out for real. If you have any questions, send us a message. We have nothing to hide. All right? 21, okay. And then TP1 was here, all right? 32,921. 32,921 was hit. Okay? All right. That's it right there. That's the Bitcoin chart. Okay, we'll see if it's going to continue, guys. The next area, if it starts to come into here, all right, look for some potential rejection. All right, see how it rejected there, pushed up a little bit, but it's got to start breaking through here to continue. All right, let's go back to gold for a sec. All right, still priming up. Okay, it's priming up. Potentially 10 o'clock. You know what I mean? Could have a huge thing. Okay, so guys, we're approaching the high though. Okay, so look for a potential retracement. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think this is going to run forever. I charted the 4-hour time frame, but this is obviously going to retrace at some point. Okay, we're at the same potential rejection area. It needs to break through for a retest. That's the only way this is going to be confirmed here. Okay, puts up back here for a continuation. All right, so that's the only way it's going to be a confirmed buy. Okay, so guys, if it starts to sell off here, okay, you know what I mean, like it's 940, we'll be ready for it. All right, it might be a continuation, but if it starts to sell, we'll wait and see. Okay, I'm not looking to enter in anything yet. We're just going to be very patient, and no one should be looking to buy right now. No one should be looking to sell. We need more wick downs for a sell. Okay. This this wick right here broke above this previous wick, so it did make higher highs and higher lows. It's a nice continuation, and what you can do, guys, is you can start to just draw your little uptrends. You know, once it starts to break there, then we're going to have an issue. Okay, but it's still pretty bullish here, guys. Boom. Let's go, guys. Come on. Push, push, push. This is nice. Guys, I got to do it. Sorry. Let's see, guys. Let's see if it'll hit take profit 3, guys. Pushing through. Let's see. 1829. That's TP3, guys. That's going to be, if we hit that, oh, there we go. A nice little potential sell there. Okay, huge rejection. Let's wait and see. 40 pips that would be if we get up there, okay? 40 pips. But we're starting to continue pushing down here. Okay, so let's just wait and see what happens. All right, that was a quick rejection there. All right, so if it starts to sell off, we're looking for confirmation sells. All right, I'm not going to enter in anything off the whim. It's not, you just don't do that. All right, and a lot of times you won't be able to input buy sell orders. You know what I mean? You'll have to do it market order, which gold can really mess you up depending if you don't understand spreads and stuff. I can erase this. I'm out of the buy. Okay. Let's check out Bitcoin here. Bitcoin, guys, tanking. Okay, going right through going right into the spot. I told you, once it gets in here, guys, it's going to hold or go or continue. Guys, this is, if it starts to break, that's our second TP, and our third is obviously down here. That's, you know what I mean? So all right, let's just label this here so you guys can understand it. Okay, so right there, preferential reversal area, guys. That applies to this whole white box. All right, keep that in mind. Just drag it over there so you guys can see. Notice how I say potential. New candle. I want to see gold for a second. Look at that, guys. Boom. See if it's going to hold here or if it's just going to continue. Guys, gold trends, like I told you, higher highs, higher lows. You know, so if you want to make this look real sexy, all right, let's see. Let's see if I remember how to use my charting tools correctly. I think I do. I know, I'm just kidding. I know I do. All right, so you want to come here. All right, you want to make it look real good. Go something like this. All right, and then what we're going to do is going to edit this. Gonna make it white. Gonna make it nice and clean here. Okay, so that's a maybe I'll drop that down a little bit. It's, give me 1 second here, guys. Sorry about that. I'll make it a little white. All right, so now we're in a parallel channel. Continue to the upside here. We're making some rejection here. Do you see how it made this in the middle line? They were following, respecting it. All right, so now if it tried to break up above it, it got rejected. Okay, it needs to start breaking above that 1828.81 area. It needs to start breaking there, guys. If it doesn't, it's going to have an issue. All right. All right, so if it starts to fall down, here, you know what I mean? Look for a retest potentially up here. If not, it's just going to continue down. All right. And then like it's gonna retest again regardless, and then that's if it's gonna be in bearish momentum here, guys. Okay, that's bearish momentum. Okay, so see how I drew the red there? All right, let's see what we got going on Bitcoin still. Okay, so remember, guys, I told you that area is a key potential reversal area here. Okay, but again, the overall trend is still very bearish here. Like I believe that they can at least get it down to roughly 32,000, you know, 650 area, right? At least these wicks right here, these wicks, that area right there. I think they can push it down there, and then they'll make their next decision. Okay, that's a far-fetched one, but there's still, it's not out of possibilities. Okay. Guys, for joining the call new, I looked at NAS. I didn't really like what I saw. You know what I mean? We got some kind of reversal there, but it didn't really move as much as I like. So most likely, I'm just going to scalp Bitcoin, and we're going to just focus on gold. Okay. Guys, if you're on the call, just, you know what I mean, just hit the thumbs up. You know, hit the like button here, and you know, share our channel, guys. You know, we're growing fast, trust me, and you know, so is our VIP group, so you can come check us out. There's a minute and 18 seconds left here. Okay, a lot of top wick on gold. All right. Okay, so looking bearish. We'll see what's going to happen here, okay? I don't really know if it's going to continue, but we just have to be patient with this, all right? So that's if it goes bearish here, all right? Most likely it's going to come back down and test, you know, roughly this area, 18,000, 1827.16, okay? Let's check out back on Bitcoin here. Okay, so guys, if like honestly, if this starts to go bullish, okay, look to take your profit, guys. Like move this stop loss to break even. But if this does, you know what I mean? I'm looking for something like a buy, roughly right around here. Okay, I'm not going to say it's going to get in there, but this thing could rally back up, all right, and come to the upside, all right. So don't enter yet, don't hit it, but I'm looking for it. Okay, I need to see some price action, make either some 2-bar, 3-bar plays. All right. Once it starts to do that, then we can look. But if not, guys, we're still looking for these sells. Okay. Okay, so gold sold off a little bit. All right. So I'm just going to erase this parallel channel for now, and we're going to see what's going to happen with gold. Okay, starts to break here, guys. Yeah, we can maybe start looking for some sells, but until then, I'm not looking for anything yet. I need to start seeing price getting really sold off. All right. So let's see if we put that back. If they're going to push it back in the parallel channel here. Okay. That's another area you can swing it like that. Pretty much, it's made the top of this wick there too. So now, if you want to outgrow the parallel channel, all right, that's pretty much how it would look. Okay. You just keep it in there until you find major sell-offs. Okay, like that's when you look for it. This is like an upward ascending trapping gap. You can do descending trapping gaps. You can do horizontal trapping gaps. You know what I mean? So we just need to be patient and wait for it. Okay, nice bullish momentum to the upside. Let's see if we. What I mean by that is that there's volume pumping into these candles. Okay, but there's also a lot of sellers there, guys. You see? All right. I'm not looking for anything right now. I'm just patiently waiting on this. Okay. 9:52, 10 o'clock. We'll see some action here. Okay. Bitcoin is still chilling. All right. Like I said, I want to see some 2-bar plays here. Okay. If we're going to go to the upside. But if we're looking for these scalps here, guys, this is where the breakout is right here, potentially to the upside to there. Okay. If it's going to go bullish. And my stop loss is just, I'm going to have a tight stop loss here. I'm not even going to look for anything else if that's a quick scalp I'm looking for. Okay. And the entry is right here. Okay. This is where I'm drawing this. Okay. It's going to be a white line. That white line would be the entry here. Okay. So in the price is right here, 32,881.4. All right. But what I need to see for continuation, guys, if you're in the sell, look to take some profits here. Okay. This might be a quick little buy retracement. Okay. But if it's serious, we need to get out of the sell anyways. Okay. So regardless, it's up to you guys. Move your stop loss to break even. Okay. Like here, make it a risk-free trade. Guys, this is a risk-free trade now. Okay. Listen, sell entry. I'm going to put right up here. So just so you guys understand, I'm doing this live. No one teaches like this live, guys. I'm telling you right now. Risk-free trade. Okay, stop loss is up, and I'll explain why. Just so you guys maybe don't understand. Stop loss to BE. All right, cool. This is a potential buy entry right here, and I'm going to show you right down there. understand that needs confirmation. The confirmation is that here, push, retest, making our way up. Okay, guys, there's no one who does charting like this live. I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you right now. So join, look to join us, guys, because trust me, when we start to go real and we get big, we're not going to be doing free YouTube live calls all the time. Okay, trust me when I say that. All right, let's go back to gold. See what I mean, guys? Push back in the parallel channel. Potentially has some nice push to the upside here. We got to wait and see what's going to happen, okay? So this candle, guys, the next candle is going to be the 10 o'clock one. I'm going to take a 2-minute break. I'll be right back. All right, guys. So right now, if you're up, you know what I mean? You're actually up 27 pips still. All right, so I'm going to make this a risk-free trade too, okay? If you're in this trade from the bottom, risk-free. All right, guys, I'm teaching this live. Okay, that's a risk-free trade for a buy. All right, understand that. If we start to look for potential sells, all right, this is the entry I'm looking for right here. So I'm going to move my stop loss pretty much at this wick. I'll maybe get a little bit of room to breathe. No, it's too high for me. I don't like that. I'll maybe put at this wick. All right, if we're looking for anything, this needs to be the break area. I'm not willing to risk anything else. But if that's the case, it can be a nice little R to R trade. Okay. But I think this potentially has a lot of room to continue bullish here. All right, just be understanding about this. I'm going to do it on this side. The price will be 1827.12. All right, stop loss is right up here at 1829.18. All right, that red area is your stop loss. This is your take profit. Okay, so we're doing a potential, if it goes into a sell, guys, we're willing to risk 20 pips, all right, to make 34, sorry. Okay, so let's just be patient. Understand, guys, this is the proper way how to enter trades. Okay, most people, they just buy and sell on the whim. You can't do that. Okay, you can't. It's going to destroy your accounts, especially with the way people over leverage now. Okay, let's check how we're doing with Bitcoin. Okay, so we're pushing above. We're getting some selling pressure here. Okay, so we didn't even make it to the buy entry. All right. All right, guys. So I'm going to take a 2-minute break. I'll be right back. Okay. Tunes. Before I leave, that trader that banked all that Bitcoin was the one you were arguing with in the group. Okay, I'm not trying to disrespect, man, but Blair, he's one of our guys with us, BU, and that guy he's passed three prop firm challenges within 3 days. Okay, so we have a core group of guys that we trade with, so he's part of our group. So maybe just send an apology to him, dude, because he's someone who does help out on the calls. Okay, and like I said, there's no disrespect. You know what I mean? You didn't know, obviously, but I just wanted to let you know. All right, so that was him. Okay, guys, what's going on? I'm back. All right, move this up there. I think that my camera's cutting it off a little bit. Okay, so I'm just gonna put it right there. Maybe right there, so it makes a little more sense. Okay, or maybe I'll. Sorry, guys. I just want you to be able to see it. Okay, put it right there. All right, let's check out Bitcoin now. Ooh, it made a move to the downside. Look at that, guys. The buy was not even confirmed. Okay, that's awesome. I like that. Okay, but see how they came down to this area? This is nice, guys. From the entry, risk-free entry, all the way down to there, guys, you would have made. It's a $337 move. It's potentially, you know what I mean, 33 pips, 300 pips. It's actually 300. So okay, so let's switch back to gold. Falling out of that parallel channel here, okay? Gonna go to the half screen, guys, so you can see the chat. Whatever chat now will be on there, alright? I can make it a little wider, that's what I like about it. Alright. Okay, so I'm just looking at the spreads right now of everything. So let's just wait and see here, okay? So this will be the next candle is going to open up in right now, okay? They pushed it bearish for the last little minute, and now it's starting to fall a little bit, okay? Okay, so let's go back to Bitcoin for 1 second here. Okay, guys, so there's 10 o'clock possible reversal here, okay? So let's just be patient with it. Use the same stop loss, all right? But we're now looking for the, you know what I mean, the potential buy I was talking about, okay? Look at your spreads too, guys. Make sure you understand this. Make sure you understand your spreads, okay? Some people's Bitcoin spreads are insane, all right? Like, it's hard to make, like, you would have had to catch the bottom of that wick for Bitcoin, okay? So just understand that. Okay, but if you have a lower spread Bitcoin, you know what I mean? You can look for potential buying opportunities here, okay? So, entry point, like I said, is right down here. It's the white line, all right? It's got a break above 32,881.40. Okay, so gold looking potentially bearish here. Let's just wait and see, okay? You're going to enter in, guys. You can maybe, if you want to, you might be able to enter in a little higher, but this is a more confirmed trade for me, okay? I'm willing to go lose maybe, you know what I mean? I'm just not willing to risk, okay? Especially on gold. So if it starts to break there, give me some confirmed sell entries, then we're going to look to possibly take it, okay? Okay, let's check out Bitcoin for a second here. Okay, so Bitcoin see, it's not pushing past there. Okay, so I told you guys that was the entry. It's going to get rejected there. We need to just wait and see. Okay, gold is looking potentially like it's going to sell. Okay, but it might not be a lot of potential, like in terms of a lot of pips. Like it might not run. Okay, it might be a quick little scalp, but that's why we're looking for our potential sell entries here. Okay, told you 1827.12. Okay, so if you want to move the stop loss even tighter, you can bring it down to there. Okay, it's totally up to you. This is still going to have a stop loss. All right, understand me when I say that. You can't enter in these things without, like, it's detrimental. Okay, so we're entering in the sell here. All right, I'm just gonna take a picture of this, guys. All right, so we need to wait for confirmation here. All right, confirmation, like I told you, retest, confirmed. Okay, that's your confirmation. If it's just gonna get wicked up here, then we're not looking for anything yet. Okay. Okay, so 9 seconds left. We'll wait and see how this candle closes. Okay, so it opened up bearish here. Okay, it's looking like it's gonna might run here. Okay. It's looking good, guys. All right. So, guys, we're currently up 7 pips right now. Okay. So that's pretty good. Okay, so we're following some more. I gotta update this for a second, guys, if we're gonna just continue to sell here. Okay, so we actually made 35 pips. First take profit, guys, is the initial entry right here. Okay, we're running probably 10 pips, 9 pips. Okay. So TP is 1825.69. All right, it's looking pretty good, guys. This thing is bearish. Wow. Wow, what a sell. We hit there, guys. We hit that initial sell. Guys, that's running 15 pips if we hit it. We're almost there, guys. Little push. That's a big candle, guys. That's huge. Okay, 58 seconds left. We'll stay the full 5 minutes on this candle, then we'll check out Bitcoin. I think Bitcoin may have ran. Okay, 40 seconds left. Just getting pushed up here, guys. Just remember that. I'm going to check out Bitcoin right after, okay? So, okay, new candle's opening. I'll come back to it, okay? I want to check out BTC for a second. Okay, so still nothing, no confirmed entry yet, okay? So see how they pushed right back up? No confirmation buy. They didn't hold it up here. Okay, they pushed it right back down. All right, so keep that in mind. All right, guys, so just be patient with this. Like I said, okay, so I'm going to switch back. Rejected. Okay, guys, key area. Remember, no confirmation here. I want to maybe spend time on this one. All right, just so if there's any guys who are actually looking for taking the Bitcoin trade. Okay, so it's still making some, it has a nice push here, okay, but as you can tell, there's still a lot of selling potential here. All right, thanks for subscribing, bro. Appreciate that. Okay, so Bitcoin is selling off from rejection there, so that's not a buy entry yet. Okay, so if anything, that might be a continuation of a sell. Okay, so if it holds weight and starts to break into this area again, we might be able to look for selling opportunities. Okay, so I'm just gonna keep the buy on there just because, like I said, you have to follow price. Okay, so if it starts to break down here and continue back, then we're potentially looking to continue our selling pressure. Okay. Okay, back on gold. Okay, you might look to fill that wick there. There's a minute and 16 seconds left, all right? Guys, if you're on the call and you're new, you know what I mean, just hit that like button for us. You know what I mean? We do this live. All right, so you know what I mean? We take our time. We just ask that, you just show us some love in return. All right? Okay, guys, I got into a small little sell entry there. All right, we'll see if it's going to play out. It wasn't rough, man. We got in a nice little buy entry, nice little sell entry as soon as it fell out of the parallel channel. Yeah, man. You know what I mean? I know you're saying that. I think it was for you, but let me honestly, man. Tell me what you did wrong. Like, you know what I mean? Put in the chat where you bought, where you sold, or where you didn't buy or where you didn't sell. Okay, so you went up in the buy. All right, guys. And what I'm responding to is just someone who's on the call right now saying they had a little rough session. All right, it happens. Okay, if you caught it on the buy, that's good, man. You know what I mean. But now, don't worry about the sell. Like, you might get frustrated that like you missed it, but that's okay, man. Like, don't worry, dude. The markets are open like 24 hours. Okay, and plus we trade Bitcoin, so like we go live Bitcoin. We pretty much go live like almost every day of the week. Okay, so like we can make it back as long as you're joining the calls. All right, but you know what I mean? We hit 15, we hit 35 pips, so we've hit 50 pips on this call on gold. Okay, because that just hit our take profit. Okay, so I'm up right now. All right, I just did a small lot. All right, I'm gonna see. I'm just gonna take it. I took $8.40. All right, so 4 for 4 on the sell. You can see the red. Okay, up 78 US. All right. So, but if it's going to continue, I'm not worried about it. I'd rather see you guys make pips than anything. Okay. So, but it's looking like we're looking pretty good here. All right. So let's check out Bitcoin for a sec. Sold right off again. Okay, guys. So let's see what we're going to form here. If it's still going to sell, there's still 3 minutes left. If it starts to break here, guys, like I said, you can look for, you know what I mean? Maybe hit that sell button. I'm going to erase the buy for now. I'm going to keep this area right. I'm going to keep this here. Oh, not that. I'm going to erase that. Okay, sorry. And I'm going to keep that right there just so you guys understand. All right. But it needs confirmation. All right. So white line is buy potential area. See, they try to push it up again, no confirmation, pushed it right back down, close below. Now they're pushing it back into this key area right here. So this is the area where it needs to fall or it needs to push. Okay, so this is basically, it needs to either from here push to the upside or push, sorry, give me a sec, or push to the downside. All right, that's a key area for it. All right. Guys, maybe you guys are new. Okay, we do have a website. All right, we have free blogs. We just loaded the what is bearish divergence up today. We have obviously trade recaps, pretty much letting us know YouTube bullish pennants, some characteristics. We do release some free info for you guys. We do have a membership group, all right, where we basically do trade ideas, and we upload private content for you. We have a 52-week course program, and also we do private Zoom lessons with you guys. So if you're interested in that, like I said, it's only $29. Plus, you get a free stock market gainer, which we put effort into, and a lot of our stocks have actually hit recently. We don't really even talk about that, but check us out. But I'm going to jump back to the actual gold trading itself. That was just a quick little snip for you. Okay. All right, guys. So we're running here. There's 43 seconds left. All right. Let's see if we can start to fall. Okay, guys. So we're falling here. All right. Continuing. Let's see if we can get our like I have the TP below the low, okay, so it's gonna have to push it really below it. All right, so I have it at 1822.76, but that's just previous higher time frame. Okay, so if it breaks the low of 1824, it's definitely gonna fall, but it's got to break roughly this area first. Okay, so that TP might be like over exaggerated a bit, but this is more of a, I guess you could say, precise TP. Okay, because if you start hitting from entry to there, you know what I mean? That's 28 pips, roughly. We had 35, 28. So we're looking for roughly, anywhere between 20 to 60 pips on quick little movements. But then when they trend and you catch your overall trend movements, then it's like you're looking for, larger movements. Okay, so, but guys, we're starting to see some support right around here. We saw this before, okay, for the push up. So just keep that in mind, okay? If you want to, you can look to take some profits here, because obviously we know there's a lot of buyers here. Okay, so look to take your profit. All right, we roughly hit 15 pips there. Okay, I'm going to keep it there for now, but there's a lot of buying power here. Okay, it's key area because, like, if you're looking at the entry again, okay, basically it's at the same point as the risk-free entry. So if we start buying again, the trade could look exactly the same. If not, it's going to break right through. So this is why it's key area. Like, I charted this and it pretty much did exactly as I was charting it. So, but now we need to wait and see if is it going to break below here, okay, to the downside and continue and start to hit, you know what I mean, roughly around the low, or is it going to start pushing up again, okay, from here and get to there? We need to kind of figure out and make a decision what's going to happen. All right, similar to the Bitcoin, but like I said, guys, take your profits regardless. That scalp was very quick, okay, quick little retracement, because price could start making its way all the way back up here. Okay, if that's the case, you know what I mean, what we're looking for, guys, is we're looking for the stop loss to put it right back there, looking for the entry to be there. Okay, so if you're looking for a buy now, all right, this is pretty much what you're looking for. Okay, move your stop loss to break even here, take the buy, and then we're looking at this parameters right here again. All right, so let's just wait and see how it's going to play out. But if you're in a sell, guys, like I said, look to take your profits. Okay, we're in a key area, or take partials, right, and then look for a potential dip sell, because this wick right here, man, it made higher highs and higher here. So if this starts to really push and starts testing this wick, then this is going to be that potential 4-hour time frame target that we have, like, looking for, that we were looking for. Okay, And guys, this is all for the new guys on the call. We did this charting from the call, so you guys can refer to this and check out how we do this, because this is some serious stuff. Okay, it's powerful. Look at Bitcoin, guys. I told you, it starts breaking there. Looking for your sells. All right. Look at this. Selling. Okay. James, good point. He says gold he thinks is going to go higher because look at the yields. Um, you know what I mean? We have a lot of good information. What James is saying there, you guys can read it just so you guys can actually stay interactive. But good point, Mr. Bennett. I like that for sure. Look at that, guys. That right there. Okay. I want to do some raw teaching with you guys now. Okay. If this holds the way it is right here, this, sirs and ladies, that is, I'm going to draw it right now. Okay. This will be a bullish engulfing candlestick. Okay. Which means there's a lot of buying power in here. They're engulfing this previous candle. Okay. So if you zoom it out a little bit more, they're engulfing this candle here, but it needs to close above it. We might see another pattern, hold here, hold some support, and then walk its way up here. Okay. That's for the gold buy. Keep this in mind. Guys, we're teaching you candlesticks live. All right. This is how we teach our groups. We do private lessons with them. Okay. And I know that's nothing, but I'm telling you right now, if this thing catches on and this goes bullish, this sell, like I told you, get out of it. Okay. I'm just keeping it there because I just want you to see it. All right. But if it starts to break here, it's looking pretty good, and it already starting to is. So. Look at that, guys. A lot of buying power. A lot of buying power here. Okay. 1030. Let's go check out Bitcoin. Selling off, guys. Selling off. We're now approaching our second rejection point here, guys. We hit 300 pips roughly on the entry here. Look. 335, okay? And now we're approaching that same area. Same area. Okay, so let's see if it's going to continue to make lower highs and lower lows. Guys, we absolutely destroyed these calls. Like, if you're new to this call too, we got a stop loss up here. Look at it right here. Risk-free entry. All right. Yep, fibs. Okay. I love fibs too. I like that. Guys, check out a good point that Make It Nice is making in the chat box. All right. Look at this, guys. Absolutely, the gold sell was a risk trade. That's why I said it was 15 minutes. That's why you have a tight stop loss. If you notice the stop loss area, see what I'm saying? Look at this. Guys, I told you before I took that sell, like, watch the call again, okay? This right here, you got to be willing to risk. I had it up here first, okay? If you're going to take it, willing to risk roughly 20 pips to make, you know what I mean? Roughly, if it started to go down, 30, okay? So it was like a 1 to 2 trade, all right? But now look at here, guys. Isn't this interesting? We're now coming to a key area of rejection, potential sell entry again, okay? So we need to wait and see what's going to happen here. Bullish engulfing candlestick can now be engulfed by this previous selling pressure here, all right? So if you're still in that sell and you didn't take your profit, you know what I mean, which I told you to do a few times, you know what I mean, you would have been wiped out clean, but now you're back in profits, okay? Guys who took the buy there, you know what I mean, we got rejected at the high, but we actually ran from right here, the buy upwards, we ran 15 pips. 15 pips here, guys, 15 pips there, it adds up, okay? But that bullish pressure was because of that bullish engulfing candlestick right there, okay? So now, if this selling pressure starts to oversell this, we're going to continue to the downside, all right? And that was because it was roughly the 1030 candle, like this is 1032, okay? So it's a 30-minute candle that's opening up. All right, so it's either going to have large movements or smaller movements depending on the time frame. Okay, and obviously it's having a higher, larger movement because it's on a lower time frame. Let's check out Bitcoin. Okay, so we're starting to make lower highs and lower lows, continuing, but we're starting to get that wick up a little bit again. All right. So to continue, what we need to see is price start to get to in this area right. Sorry, let me do it right here. Get into this area right around here. Okay. And what I mean by that is price needs to the full volume candle needs to start coming in here and breaking it. It already did. This previous wick, it broke below it, but now you can see they're starting to get some some buyers pushing it up. Okay, so that's what you need to be very aware of. Okay, and remember, we have our potential buy area confirmed for this. All right, guys, I'm going to stay till 10:45. Okay, and then I'm going to get off the call. All right, so gold is getting rejected. Okay, so we're going to have to see how this candle closes to determine what's going to be the next move on gold. All right. Okay, Roy has a nice question here. I did hear him speak. Okay. The taxing of cryptos is going to come into it too. You know what I mean? They're trying to find a way because there's a lot of fraud going on in the crypto market, right? A lot of people not paying taxes, and that's, you know what I mean? But so we'll see how that comes out. But I did hear him, and we just need to wait and see. Like a lot of the time, news needs to cool off in the next couple of days for it to catch its trend again. But like I said, and that was one speech today. We could have another one tomorrow, right? So that's why I like scalping, because you know what I mean. I'm worried about the lower time frames, quick in and outs. I'm not worried about holding for 4 or 5 hours through news or whatever it is. You know what I mean. We don't even trade really through news. Okay, we trade some market opens, but we don't really trade through news. Okay, sometimes we do. Like I've traded NFP, guys, where you can check my things in there. I made hit standards on gold and it runs 100 pips. Like I have proof of that. Okay, but do I recommend it? No. As I always put in my VIP, use small lot sizes, guys, and always apply proper risk management. Okay, so even when trading gold and Bitcoin, like you need to use small lot sizes and apply risk management because you know what I mean. It's very volatile, very fast moving. Okay, so okay, look at gold, guys, or sorry, Bitcoin. Okay, so it's starting to fill that previous wick. Okay, it's looking pretty nice for a sell here. All right. So finish off, like I said, to touch back on your point, Roy. We just have to wait and see, honestly, man. I don't know. I've learned to not predetermine this market and stuff like that. You know what I mean? There's never a guaranteed thing. So okay, so another good question here. What size of lot do I consider small? Okay, so I have two accounts. Like I honestly I have a prop account which I can go higher on, and then I have a smaller account that, like, honestly, I'm not looking to go crazy lot sizes because I know over leveraging can kill people. So I keep it minimum risk. Like, you know what I mean? I go standards all the way to 0.5s, but a smaller lot size that I would consider 0.1, you know what I mean? 0.2, or you have your micro lot 0.01 all the way to 0.05, 1 cent if you know what I mean, potential 50 cents. Okay, and it's you're gonna have to determine that all depending on your account size. Okay, for real. So you need to understand your broker, how it works with gold, sorry, how it works with indices, cryptos, and everything like that, and then you know what I mean, determine whether you can trade it, because in pairs it moves a little slower depending on what session you trade. So you know what I mean. That's my consideration of how lot sizes work. But there's no like, I don't really try to over leverage myself. Okay, I've done it before. Like, I've blown accounts for real. I've traded NFP and I've, you know what I mean, I made a big mistake and my account was just wiped. So I understand the value of being in this game for long term rather than, you know what I mean, just hitting, trying to get the, you know, the $1 million YOLO. All right, so hope that makes a little sense. James, gold has 6% fib from early peak. It's very big level. Yeah, gold, and like, honestly, man, like, if you notice, and James brings up another good point. Okay, if you start to notice like a little bit of news come in, you know what I mean, your fundamental part of it. There, a lot of people are starting to say that gold is, it's going to start to run. Okay, it's going to start to go higher and higher. Okay, simply with all the crypto and everything like that and everything happening, people are going to start, you know, inflation. People are going to start putting money back into safe havens, which gold is. Okay, so, but you got to remember, guys, like, we're on the 5 minute time frame. We are trading gold live. Like, guys, we are exchanging gold. People are buying, selling gold, and we're trading it. You know what I mean? We're trading live price action. There's not many people who do it on the 5 minute with proper technical analysis and chart analysis like we do. Okay, so that's why you guys are joining these calls, obviously. But James has a really good point. He brings up some good technical analysis, but there's also, I believe, a lot of fundamental analysis backing what he's saying. Okay, so like myself and my partner and I, we think gold's going to get to 1850. Like, it's going to get to a psychological number. Okay, 1825. It made it to. Now we're looking to test the next leg up, which is 1850. Okay, so we'll get there soon. We just not, we're not entirely sure, right? But if you go back on the daily, okay, look at all this bullish momentum as of late, guys. This is all my just charting, but look at all this, boom, 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 bullish momentum here, guys. Trust me, gold is bullish. All right. We're collecting quick retracements here, okay, when we're scalping gold. Guys, you know, for real, like, thanks for asking questions, okay? It makes the feed go a little bit better, you know what I mean? And it shows, like, I can back up my stuff, you know what I mean? And, you know, I like having traders on the calls who are real traders who understand it. James, like, you trade obviously with fibs, and you know what I mean. You got your MAs on there, and you got everything going on. Like, I used to trade with that stuff for sure, man. But I just like live price action. It's just fun. It's clean. You know what I mean. Like, I like support and resistance and charting it like this, because obviously we can get small movements, clean breaks, right? So, but having you guys help, you know what I mean, does help me out to, you know, to continue possible trends. You know what I mean, and you know, if you see reversals, it's nice to hear, and you know what I mean, everything is good, and your questions are important for just to feel comfortable on the call. Okay, so what we're looking at right now, guys, is this next candle. I'm gonna hop off the call. Okay, my partner Ron's gonna go in the morning. All right, this video will be uploaded, obviously, you know, for the guys on the call. Like, it's, we scalped the shit out of this pair, or sorry, this commodity. So and same with Bitcoin. Okay, so you can see that we charted this all the way from, you know what I mean, where it was, and now look at Bitcoin, guys. Like, this is disgusting. Okay, like, look at this, guys, from the initial sell. Look at that, just tapped 375 pips. Guys, we did this live. Like, you can check the call. Like, I like when people, like, they say they don't believe it, because you know what I mean, you can see that we charted this real quickly from the hourly down, and then we're going to hold it at the 15 minute, and then we ended up holding it at the 5 and to hit our pips, you know. So, and we had potential areas of buys that got rejected and continued, right? And you know, we traded the shit out of this, out of Bitcoin tonight. All right, so look at gold, guys. Continuation, sell. So Roy, like, remember when you said the sell was like really like risky? For sure it was, but that buy was also that rebuy was also very risky. Okay, so if you did get in that, like I told you, you need to take profits because that's the way I think it's gonna go. I didn't move my stop loss from this one because I had a feeling it was gonna go bearish here. Okay, I know back in the call I said like it's gonna go bullish, but it's quick retracements, guys. Like there's been a lot of selling pressure as of lately, just coming in and out of this. You know what I mean? Like here, coming down, like here, coming down, moving up, coming down. Like we could then make a double formation here to the upside, but we need to wait and see. All right, but for right now, it's still going bearish. Okay, so I'm going to raise this bullish engulfing because obviously we did start to sell off. Okay, so all right, check out gold. Sorry, Bitcoin, my bad. Okay, so getting pushed up here. Okay, guys, remember that. Nice, James. Everyone has different trading styles, and I respect that, man. For sure. If it works for you, man, roll with it, okay? For sure. Definitely technicals can be hard to learn for a lot of people. But, you know what I mean? If whatever works for you, dude, you know what I mean, roll with it. But if you like our call, because you know what I mean, we're a community of real traders here, then hop on and drop your knowledge, man, because it's good, dude. You know what I mean? So I respect you joining. I respect you giving me your opinion. Okay. Okay, guys. So the new candle is opening up now. Okay. So it's holding bullish here. So let's just wait and see what's gonna happen. But for right now, guys, it is 10:45. Okay, I'm gonna get off this call here. All right. So be careful trading. You know what I mean. Always use small lot sizes and make sure you're not over leveraging. Okay, but check my partner out tomorrow at 9:30. And just to remind you guys, like I said, we do have a $29.99 VIP membership on Telegram. Check us out at Stock Sniper Trading. If you don't know how to get there, just go to our YouTube channel and click the top right-hand corner. We have all our links in there. All right, and just to let you know. Do have blog section too, free, so you can check out how we do it, and a lot of the blogs is very similar to a lot of our private content, so just make sure you check it out. All right, I'm going to check out Bitcoin for the last one, and then we're going to give it a day. Okay, so Bitcoin, this one right here, sorry. All right, so found a bottom. Okay, retrace back up a little bit, and then we're having some slower movement here. Okay, that's a dragonfly doji that might push up, so let's just wait and see. But we will see you guys soon. Thank you very much for joining in. I really appreciate it, and hope you guys have a great night. All right, thanks for tuning in. Bye.